And now one more time for the official introductions. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, let us see how Alex Perez chooses to attack early in this round. As many of you know, he once competed for the UFC flyweight championship. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety birds over the top of his head. If you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
Huge left hand. Man, this is crazy, DC. These fighters are not trying to just touch each other. They're trying to put each other out with every shot.
John,
ooh, going for a leg lock. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed. Great job being busy off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom. Great submission defense.
Striking pretty well from the bottom here. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. All right, dominant position for him here, full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you gotta start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent.
Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
Short elbows, short elbows. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's gonna try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
3 minutes now to go in this one.
Let's work. I'm going to stand this up.
Very active off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
Making all these shots count.
Look for the pass now. I want you inside.
Perez is right back to the full mount.
He's got to be careful here.
While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Perez. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long.
Now he's going full mount.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Perez. Oh, good ground and pound here. Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
90 seconds now to go in the round.
Armbar attempt. Oh, he's getting it deep.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Perez going to work from guard here. Nice combination of strikes there. Very efficient, very effective. Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you he was very prepared for the type of fighter that he was in front of. He knew there would be some submissions coming his way. He was ready to defend them, and he has done that beautifully.
All right, so the fighter's able to reverse position on the ground, and now he's got the dominant position.
Yeah, what a great job recognizing that once he got the reversal, he went right to his offense. He didn't wait, John. He did a good job of while his opponent goes, oh my goodness, I lost the position. He said, no, we're not done. I'm gonna get to a dominant position myself.
Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike. Final seconds here of round one. Perez is in half guard. Oh, looking for the submission now. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it if you would.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risks. What a fantastic round.
You ready? You ready?
All right, second round underway. Well, there was a moment in that previous round when it looked like we weren't going to get to this next round. Here we are. We will see the extent to which he has recovered.
Let's see how he recovers over the course of that minute. They were putting water over his head. They were trying to bring him back. But I would advise him to clinch a lot in the first minute of this round to try and give himself a little bit more time to get back into the fight.
Well, he's got the longer reach, and he certainly showed it there in landing that straight punch.
Oh, nice combination.
Just misses with the straight left hand. Back and forth we go. Good jab. Perfect execution as he gets the single leg takedown. Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent.
Passes to half guard.
Perez, he's looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition. Oh, staying busy, fighting off of his back, and he lands. Oh, big shots from the top. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Busy as he looks to improve position here. All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you're fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are, because it's dangerous. But there are a lot of outs, and if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on them.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strikes.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Perez is back in full mount.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Come on now. You gotta get it back in your guard.
This is where he wants to be.
We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head. Under 2 minutes to go. Nice job by him there. He was being dominated and is able to reverse position.
He passes to half.
Scramble and go. Scramble and go.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Another ground and pound strike lands.
Get that wrist control.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Ooh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top.
I need you to scramble.
Perez is in half guard.
Big ground and pound.
30 seconds to go in the round.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Nice strike from the bottom fighter there.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the way.
Good round.
Your opponent outstruck you that last round. You need to be smarter. Technically, you're a better striker than he is. You can move around more. Use your distance. Use your range.
All right, so an entertaining 5 minutes. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and I'd imagine a lot of these replays are going to be rooted in that kicking game that was on full display.
Absolutely. You're going to see a lot of different techniques, but the kicking was the key to him getting ahead in this fight. He's out ahead now. He needs to stay the course and continue to do that as the fight goes on.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go. 5 minutes remain in the fight.
Oh, nice kick.
Oh, left hook to the head. It's blocked. Nice display of technique by him there on the side kick. Now we'll see if he can follow it up.
Very traditional technique. Oh, stuck in the guillotine.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense. Great submission defense on display tonight.
Perez is looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. Great job not only reversing the position, but getting to your dominant position.
All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC. Well, maybe ill-advised to be competing off your back, but he's landing. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. Great work here from the bottom fighter.
He's in the mount.
All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side. Underhook, this is a great position for a top fighter.
Lands the ground and pound strike. Another ground and pound strike lands.
All these actions, though, these big actions gotta wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up, get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. But get to your hands, stand up, fight the hands, break away and escape. But it's so much more free-flowing than a half guard in the side control because all you need to do is just get the opponent's body up because his legs are just free to move. His legs are not controlling anything. His legs are just free, so you have more freedom to use yours. That was a slick transition.
Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it. Great defense by the defensive fighter.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Perez is back in full mount. Landing strikes nicely here from top position.
In the half guard.
All right, you got 1 minute. 1 minute left.
1 minute now to go in our third and final round.
I mean, way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
Ground and pound, the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud. Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Well, hard to win fight. What a fight. Judges' scorecards will be needed tonight as we go the full 15 minutes. All right, so a lot to like over the distance of that fight tonight. Clearly, we think we saw one guy win the fight and largely got it done with the striking.
Yeah, he got it done with the striking. And that's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a guy that's so comfortable whenever he's in the stand-up. And that showed tonight as he truly outworked his opponent.
We'll see how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges scored the contest 29-28. For the winner by unanimous decision, Alex Perez!
All right, so there he is, the celebration is on. He tried to leave the judges out of it tonight, was unable to do that, but a pretty dominant effort nonetheless. He's your winner by unanimous decision.
And you've got to feel